Alright, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar from the Lions Den camp located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And first and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High in the true Hebrew names and in the Hebrew tongue, so-called Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Raquah, Kodash, Amamath. Double honors to the apostles and elders, and shalom to you brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man. Alright, and with that, I'm going to play this clip real quick and then hop into this quick lesson. Alright, now I know it's short and the video don't give a lot of insight into what's going on, so I'm gonna break it down. So yesterday at my job, my Edomite manager, he pulled me to the side and told me I was gonna be taking a delivery to this Trump rally, right? And that's what that was inside that building, and there's way more in there than you can see in this video. It was at least like, I say 45 to 50 Trump supporters in there, and it was mostly women, which I kind of found was funny. But yeah, so he told me I was taking this delivery to this Trump rally, man. And it was just funny because we don't even do deliveries at my job, and he gave them all the food for free. It was $100 and something of food. He gave it to them for free, man, in support of Trump. All right. So I just want to bring out this scripture, man. This book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. All right. So never trust thine enemy, man, because just like iron rusteth, that wickedness is gonna show. It's gonna make itself known. And it's funny because this dude, he act, he act cool, he act friendly with Jake, man. He back there trying to socialize you with us and stuff, but if you really watch him and pay attention to what he say, man, he always doing and saying like little slick stuff, man. All right, and it's like I could see right through it. Like that's why I just sit back and watch. But you got like Jakes in there who just be laughing and ha-ha right along with him. And I just be shaking my head like, bro, y'all really don't see this man got a mask on, man. All right. And yesterday he like showed his true face by, sending me to go do that, man. And it's funny because he knew what he was doing, because he really like a outspoken, kind of loud dude. But he pulled me to the side away from everybody. His voice dropped real low. He trying to talk all subtle like, hey man, we're just gonna take this this order right here as a promo deal to this Trump gathering. It's nothing political, man. Don't worry about it. Trying to talk all subtle and like, yo, this is not how you talk. I see you in here every day, man. So he knew what he was doing, man, was wicked, because he's sending this food in support of Trump, a president who has said nothing good or nice about the Lord's people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it's just and then the next day, okay, never mind. But yeah, a president who has said nothing good about the Lord's people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it's also crazy because when they placed the order, the people from this Trump rally, they asked if my job was minority owned, man. All right. And it's not, it's ran by Edomites, which really are the real minority here, man, in America. And this jump was just crazy, man. So I'm gonna bring out this next scripture. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, starting at verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right. Esau, man, is a real minority, man. All right. And these other nations, along with our people as well, are starting to see his wickedness, man. Are beginning to greatly despise this nation, the people, man. All right. And in verse 3, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, so them calling and asking, is this a minority-owned business, man? It's showing their pride, because I guarantee you, if it was, they would have hung up the phone, and got their food from somewhere else. So again, this is just Esau showing his pride, man, and his wickedness. And it's funny, he pulled me to the side. I'm kind of new. I only been there, a couple weeks. He pulled me to the side out of everybody there, man. Who he be laughing and kiki and haha like all in their face. He pulled me to the side out of everybody and asked me to do it. I just found that funny, man. Like he couldn't reveal his true face to his more how I say loyal employees, I guess. Man, that jump was just crazy. And like I said, when I walked in there, it was like a cult, man. Like the vibe was so weird, and you could see like eyes just looking at me. And a lot of people had on masks, so you couldn't really see facial expressions, but you could see the eyes, man. Walked in, kind of, and it was like an Edomite in there on a pedestal taking pictures with people. It was like a one Jake lady in there. It's like all these Edomites is one Jake, so-called black woman in there, man. And she looked so out of place. I felt sorry for her. But she was, trying to blend in. It's so weird, man. On the front of this door right here, it say "Black Voices for Trump." If you can see that on this sign to the bottom left. And there's one Jake in there, man. One so-called black woman. And like I said, she looked so out of place. And I caught her eyes too. Like it was just crazy. It felt like a cult. And that's why I took this video once I was leaving. Cause like I said, I just wanted to get out of there. Like, it was so uncomfortable. But it really shed light on my employers and and just Esau in general, man. Stuff I already knew, but it's just funny like having it brought to light like this in person. So yeah, never trust thy enemies, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.